a sizable portion, a non-zero amount, have not worked.
Okay,
Hitboxes.
How did that note have such good microspacing? That note was actually a coach on Metafy.
It's actually crazy how many coaches there are on Metafy.
I think there's far too many coaches.
It's because there's so few ways for Smash players to make money. It's one of those things that it kind of makes sense that they would start sort of take advantage of the one income source that exists.
But I'm talking I guess it all depends on where you stand on who makes a good coach and what factors make a coaching worthwhile at what level for who.
Yeah.
Because I buy the argument that the best coaches probably aren't the best players, or it's very likely that the best coaches aren't the best players.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right? In Melee, there's Kirby and Drug Fox, who are seen as two of the best coaches, but Cody Schwab is also. Oh my god! All right, we need a Banjo Kazooie 64 coach. Forget everything I said.
Yeah.
We're going to Metafy. Cody Schwab is also a very successful Melee coach, and he's #1 in the world. So there's clearly some overlap between, obviously, the talent you have in the game and what you can express, but how good do you have to be to make coaching worthwhile, and how good do you have to be as a player to be a respectable enough coach? That's what I'm kind of interested in.
I also just don't think I would pay for coaching, if I'm being honest. No disrespect to the. I mean, if people are making money coaching, they got people paying for it, then that's good.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
don't think I would do that. I'm just surprised.
And
I'm surprised there's enough of a market for it for so many people to be doing it.
I agree, and by all means, if people have the requirements or ability to be a coach and people want their services, fire. If there's a market for it and people are interested, if you find value, cool, and get your money. King, chase your bag. But I also wonder how many people have given it one try and then decided not to, or
it's also possible, or just they list it because how it's a whole thing for everyone to make these banner pictures of all their mains and have their Metafy link. It's it's a trend. That could be part of it too.
Yeah, coaching as a trend is crazy, but it's true, and it's a mark of skill, right? It's this guy actually knows their shit.
I remember back in the days of early Smash 4, 3DS, Wii U was coming out in a few weeks, kind of early. It was a whole cottage market of cottage industry of making banners for people with their mains, their secondaries, and their pockets. And there was 10 characters on the whole thing.
That was an amazing time. An amazing time. And there's so many scammers in that time period too, where someone would be here, check my portfolio, and none of them are theirs.
Yeah.
All for $10. They're I'll make you a logo, PFP, and banner for $10. That doesn't even get you a 6-inch at Subway nowadays.
It's actually ridiculous how expensive Subway is now. I think it's kind of
what
highway robbery.
What if you hit one of these panels and your face came up?
Someone should mod that in.
That's terrifying, and you mod it in without people knowing that that's what the mod was. So you just do it and then shock yourself.
That could be a thing in the PC port of this game. Is that it secretly takes a picture if you just grant all the permissions to the binary, and then it takes a picture of you through your webcam at the very beginning, and then uses it as a picture in one of the matching games.
That's horrifying. Alright, it's actually the one under it. It's the one under it. Yeah, now it's not top left. I'm really good at this.
You're doing pretty well because I'm not doing anything that you tell me to.
See, but psychologically, if you're always choosing a different one than the one I say, if you're always choosing a different one from the one that I say purposely,
yeah, it's true. It's
a
Monty Hall problem.
Yeah.
The Gobi's Valley matching game problem.
Yeah. That's actually what inspired the a lot of people don't know that.
That's actually what inspired this episode. We were planning to call this episode the Monty Hall problem this whole time.
Yeah. Okay, how
Ow.
cool would it be if you just jumped into quicksand?
I just did it for you. I let you try it out.
And thoughts? How did that feel?
It wasn't my favorite. I wouldn't do it again, probably.
Alright, just try one more time.
Okay. Yeah,
Relaxing?
I think I'm done with it. I think I'm done with it.
Or a mod where the modder has made no changes to the game, except if you jump into the quicksand, it acts as like the Mario 64 portal that takes you to Shifting Sandland.
That's a good idea. And then it takes you to Shifting Sandlands in Mario 64, and then it's like that, you know, that Metroid to Zelda randomizer? It's like Banjo-Kazooie and Mario 64 randomizer.
And then they mix it with Doom.
Oh, those would I would be all in on the Doom sections.
It's like Sonic Adventure 2, but it's Banjo levels, Mario levels, and Doom levels.
That's like literally they just made a game for me. That's what that is.
I love that concept. Like,
it's so cool, but I've never been good enough at any combo of games that have been done with it. Like, I am not good enough at Link to the Past, or like any of like the insane sequence breaks you'd have to do in Super Metroid to make those runs work. There is a Banjo-Kazooie randomizer. That would be fun to try sometime.
what is that? What are they randomizing in the randomizer?
The only thing I know that they randomize is Banjo-Kazooie's colors. But I think also, like, I think it's like Jiggy locations and, I don't really know, actually, how the Banjo-Kazooie randomizer works. I see certain Banjo streamers play it, because I'm still subscribed to a bunch of Banjo streamers. And they also play the Donkey Kong 64, because...
Oh, I've seen the Donkey Kong 64 randomizer.
It's common knowledge that every Banjo-Kazooie runner also knows how to run DK64.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, it's just a thing.
I mean, hey, look, you like one good game from a developer, chances are.
Use that word, good game. I'm not sure if that's quite right.
For Donkey Kong 64?
Yeah.
I mean, completely broken, sure, but great game. Look, you can play as so many different characters. That alone, like, you can fire
Honestly,
a pineapple gun.
It's crazy because they had the concept of a lifetime. They had so many playable characters, and 4 out of 5 of them are fun. And yet they made it so that, like, you couldn't collect. You had to switch to each different individual Kong to collect their individual stuff. That's the worst. I've seen very few games fumble a bag that hard.
Like, that is the baddest bitch ever to get fumbled.
Because, like, how much more fun would it have been if you could have played the monkey that you wanted to the whole time?
Like, they have the things to collect, but you can use, like, you have to, the strategy comes from, like, using the Kong of your choice or being smart with the Kong of your choice, not like you have to go switch to one in order to get it.
The one way around it is that someone made it. There's a mod that lets you just, like, switch Kongs in place, and it looks like super janky, but
I mean, hey, that would address it.
I'm doing a speedrunning trick. Are you ready? I'm probably gonna fuck it up. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I've got $100,000 on this working, please. Oh, I'm panicking already.
How do I do this? There it is. Alright, it's over. Oh, I should've... Why didn't I do this last? I'm such a moron. Because you just straight up die if you run out of time.
No. We'll splice it.
No, it's fine.
I mean, we're not gonna
It's
splice
fine.
it.
I went the right way. I just forgot to grab the grunty switch. Wait, I don't need to grab that grunty switch. Right, I forgot. I did the speedrun trick earlier.
You've already covered for the exact mistake we were planning on in advance. And I forgot about it.
No, it's so the trick is that you can just run along. You can make that weird jump on the like the strange geometry there, and you can run along the top instead of doing the maze. Oh, that was the last one.
Okay, which Jinjo is your favorite?
I think it's got to be Blue Jinjo. Blue Jinjo's the classic.
I think I really like the purple Jinjo, the purple or pink Jinjo, whichever one that is.
Did you ever hear about the Banjo, the idea that like they made a racist joke in Banjo-Tooie because of the Jinjos?
No, what's the lore?
So you know, it's like Jinjo families, right? In Banjo-Tooie, you collect like a certain number of them throughout the worlds, and then if you finish the whole family, then you get a Jiggy. And the black Jinjos are the largest family.
That is kind of...
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's like that like maybe could be a coincidence, but I'm not convinced.
I'm also not convinced. I'm not convinced and simultaneously disappointed.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Interesting.
Which they make a lot of pretty obvious like dick jokes and stuff in Banjo-Kazooie. They make a lot of weird jokes. That one, I'm like, that doesn't feel so great. I much prefer the Mingy Jongo joke.
Yeah, they could have consulted us on the creation of Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, and it would have been fine.
If I could go back in time, I would go back in time and be like, this joke's not going to age well. I'm telling you, don't put this one in.
Just shit in a bowl. All you got to do is shit in a bowl. There you go. See you turn like the fast rotating poop is crazy. Oh, we got both in. This is poop boggy for sure.
The poop boggy.
Some days I go into work and like I use the washroom and this is what it feels like. Yeah, there was on the topic of crude jokes in old games. I think it was Tomb Raider that had like in the new remakes, or either in the new game or like the remakes of the game, like the ports of the game, they put a message out talking about the cultures, like kind of the offensive portrayal of ancient cultures that the game possessed. And it's the devs saying like, we're gonna leave this, maybe editing note to which one of us is editing this, probably you. Find out if it's Tomb Raider, but the devs for the game were like, hey, we understand that the portrayal of ancient cultures in this game, as well as how they're treated, may be offensive, and we're choosing to leave it up as a reminder to how harmful that type of media can be, and as our push to do better. And I was like, that's exactly what a game company should do.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Like, if you make it at a time where like the sensitivity and awareness of these impacts aren't known, you don't have to necessarily like reinvent the wheel and mod it all out and pretend it didn't happen, but like it becomes a meaningful change when you acknowledge that it's harmful.
You remember that brief period of time when boomers were all up in arms that before episodes of the Muppets, like certain episodes of the Muppets, they would say that it has racially insensitive jokes that we don't agree with today. It's lift up for historical purposes or whatever. And boomers got all up in arms about that. And I'm like, this is like what you want, though. You're all talking about like you want to preserve history or whatever. You don't want to destroy it. Don't want to do book burning. I'm like fucking. This is exactly what you're supposed to do. So like, piss off.
They hear the phrase "this is wrong" and they're like, well, it's woke culture.
Yeah. Can't believe it. My Muppets.
Not
Muppets would never.
And it's literally the bare minimum where the content is actually still there.
Yeah.
They're just saying that we don't agree with it.
Disney barely did anything. Like, you could actually get mad at them for the opposite thing. It's like, maybe we shouldn't be like making a big deal about like distributing this episode, but like, no, I actually agree that the episode should stay.
Oh my god, did I just see what I think I saw?
Yeah, this is what we do to landlords.
Absolutely deserved. Oh, this guy's tall as hell.
I can't climb that guy. I have to go up around.
This is a speedrunning trick. I am the mind freak. I need the audio to play over one of our speedrunning tricks. It's you trying to climb up the wall in the maze and that theme is playing.
Now from now on, I'm probably gonna make it like a little inside editing joke I'm gonna do a little Chris Angel, like transparent Chris Angel fade in anytime I say I'm doing a speed running trick.
Do you know the ad lib in the background where he's like, "Mind freak"?
I'll do it. Yeah, the really distant and echoed mind freak.
That kills me. Me when there's no reality. Mind freak.
We are almost finished this level. Just about.
Did he just miss the carpet?
Yeah, he missed. It's over. Last thing we have to do is some flying memes. And then we're done.
Nice. I do appreciate the flying in this game a lot in comparison to like Mario 64.
I fucking hate
like,
Mario 64 flying so much.
Can't do it. In fact, even on my N64 and like DS versions of the game, it's like I have all the stars, but the Mario Wings to the Sky stars. Don't even get me started on like the upstairs cloud star, where it's like if you die,
yeah, fuck.
you just appear back at the very beginning.
So
I just shut off the game. I'm done.
Did they make it any better in DS? The flying?
Yeah, it is a little better. It is a little better on DS. All right, you need to thread the needle. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yes, that's right.
By Doze is stuffed and you just slam him.
By tummy hurts.
He's a real one.
Get in there. Oh, no, I landed. No. No, it's fine.
All right, mash A 10 times.
Let me get this one first, otherwise we're going to be here for a while.
This is like the original Flappy Bird, right?
Yeah. That's actually what they were referring to Kazooie.
See, I knew it. Oh.
Kazooie was actually going to sue, and that's why he took the game down.
In 22 hours. In 22 hours, I'm taking it down. Banjo has won.
Did you hear that game made like $50,000 a day when it was at its peak?
Oh my god.
Unbelievable. My dream is just to make fuck off money like that. Like, just get so big and do one thing that you just make make just enough money that you never need to think about money again. I wouldn't even like increase my lifestyle. I'd live the exact same lifestyle as I am right now and just never think about money again.
There will be subtle changes.
Huge
bologna sandwich.
The bologna sandwich. I'm absolutely putting the bologna sandwich over that.
Like, I love that image so much that I would invest in like eating a bologna sandwich that's just one big whole hunk of bologna. That's actually how I like unironically, that is how I like bologna sandwiches. A lot of people heat it up because apparently it's
I don't heat it up.
But I'll take 2 slices of bread, no butter, no margarine, no toppings, and just put like 5 pieces of bologna inside it.
Fuck, I missed. Oh, that's annoying.
That was kind of a crazy angle too.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You got this. You got this. Don't worry. I believe. You got this. You can...
I need to get health.
I can see that's what you're looking for. Okay, I see.
Should I just not get health? Should I just go for it?
It depends. Is there a way to get health over here?
There is, yeah.
Yeah, let's break it.
But I could die to the bees. I'm gonna try it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, hustle, 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 hustle. This is like Lethal Company. What the hell?
Yeah, Lethal Company was actually inspired by this game.
I actually heard that.
Yeah,
the developer
Kazooie threatened to sue them too.
Yes. He's like, in 22 hours, I have to take down Lethal Company.
Kazooie has won.
I love that the timeline for these games are all 22 hours.
Yeah.
It's always just under one full day.
That one game the day before, the one where it was like totally a scam.
Yeah, and then it just got shut down, and like the Steam gave refunds for it.
Yeah, Steam and the publisher gave refunds for like everybody because the game was fucking terrible and didn't work.
What if they
got it?
You what? All you could simply say was,
Hello, everybody. I'm trying to be entertaining by myself. Stark can just like carry this all by himself. I cannot do that. Why is the song playing? Why is the song playing? I don't have the shoes on.
Sorry about that. That was my, what are we missing?
This game's so fucked up right now. The song's playing. The shoe song is playing. Can I make 3 of them play at once?
We keep getting more?
Nah, I ruined it. I ruined it. It's fine.
Imagine we did it so many that it crashed. This is a speedrunning trick, and your whole PC blows up.
Gobi's Valley is finished, so if you need to go eat dinner...
I need to go be a guy who's eating dinner.
That's pretty hype. I'm gonna do that in a couple hours.
Nice, but it's already 9 p.m. When are you gonna eat your dinner?
Probably at 1 a.m.
Okay, 1 a.m.
1 a.m. dinner.
People don't know what time it actually is right now. We could just keep lying.
It's true.
Guys, it's 3 a.m. I'm about to eat my dinner.
This is the lowest stakes lie of all time.
All right. Yeah, this was great. We will be back the next time you hear us. It probably won't chronologically line up with this exact clip. But next
time you
game,
hear us, it might be an episode of our Melee series. You never know.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe catch us in court.
I would catch her in court. I'm kidding. I'm married. I'm joking around.